Good morning, YouTube. I am officially back in the Discord with ID and them lot. Um, I just figured that it makes sense to like this community. Everything that I've learned, they seem to have been on that same path. Especially Mango. When I first found him, I realized that like everything that he was doing was like a couple months in front of me. Like he started by learning from Doyle and like understanding supply and demand and stuff like that, and then like it seems like he was following that and then found RD and then like went down this path, whereas I started trying to go down the more complicated like ICT route, and it's it's been alright, but seeing what they're doing in there now, it's like sick. The thing that makes me feel like I should be in this chat when I've already been in it. I think when I went in it, I didn't really understand the strategy, and I kind of wanted to join it as something that taught the strategy. Whereas now I understand like the way the market moves a bit more and like how to read it and the liquidity and all those type of different things. Now I feel that I should be in it because they send signals in there, and I don't feel like I need to rely on signals. But if I'm looking at something, or if they're sending a signal in, they're saying, "Oh, yeah, I see this." I'm not gonna just blindly take it because they're in it. But I feel like that'll be such a good thing for me to look at. Whereas, like, if I actually really think about it, some ideas who has made this strategy has done so much back testing and so much data collecting that, like, why wouldn't you just join a group that already had that data behind them, that is trading pretty much exactly how I want to be trading? And even with this 30-minute thing, like, I just feel like it's better, like, instead of sitting at my charts every morning, waking up early, like, you just take them when you take them. But we'll see how it all plays out in it. I don't know for sure if this is going to be the way, but all I'm saying is it just makes sense. It makes sense, and I still can, work in different things that I've learned within these strategies. For example, like adding my drawn liquidity, like that's such a helpful game changer for me. Like knowing where the next drawn liquidity is. So um, yeah, just thought I'd update and say the reason why I feel like I should be in this now, and yeah, we'll see. I just want to lock it into this group and just see how they do it and learn from them. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, cool. So bias. Let's have a look what we are looking at. I don't have a massive amount of time. Probably got about half an hour, 20 minutes to do this back test. So realistically, I feel like we could still be coming higher to this kind of area. So I'm gonna put an order block there. That's our weekly order block, and then we've got a weekly level of liquidity right there. So I feel like that could be our target. Then if I look at this, that's going to be our overall big target. Taking all of that, maybe that as well. So then I need some stuff that's going to back up this idea. For example, there's a daily level, and then we have a daily fair value gap that we're failing to break through and close past. So that's another That's another there's another reason why we could be going higher. And then yeah, if we break through this, we have an order block there. Put a day in it. And then if we break through that, I might just flip my bias because we are in an order block. However, no liquidity was taken on this leg. So I feel like when you don't see the liquidity, you beat the liquidity. And this is why I feel like this is stronger, because this did take liquidity from up there. So yeah, that's where I'm thinking we're going at the moment. So let's see. What is this? Oh, is that what we're in now? Is this the daily order block I just drew? Are we in it now? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Cool, so we're looking for buys then. Didn't clock that. What's going on here? The amount of times that's reacted off there is insane. I'm not missing anything here, am I? It's just strange price action right now. A lot of indecision. Oh, hang on. I've already played this out. We got to the end of the year, didn't we? Yeah, this is some horrible price action, man. There we go, we see a push out now. Reacted very intensely, that did. Right, let's see where we go now. Not seeing anything I still like. Maybe down here, but I don't know. Oh, there's something. Don't really know how to do these entries, because now like that's quite a late thingy. What I'm gonna do is just see if price comes back down there, and then we could take an entry. We've definitely been coming close to it. Well, we're in. I'm tapped in. feel like this wants to go high, but it's just not. Okay, so I got in there. Yeah, nothing for me. Okay, so entry was, well, it's technically there. If I would have known a better entry model, I possibly could have been in on that. Maybe took a 5-1 if the entry was good. Can I drop to the 15 on this? No. What am I putting in? It's not really, that wasn't really the entry I was looking for though, is it? Tell you what, I could have went for that. Just waited for the tap in. Put the stop loss below it. Okay, how am I doing this? I want to be harsh but fair. Okay, if I gotta be harsh but fair, it's a loss. So 130, tap in. I feel like I should have read price action better there, instead of just begging for a entry. Why am I stuck here? 1:30, Friday the 30th of December. Bro, that was not October. I remember all of these were friggin' November. Dumbass. Okay, 30th of 12th is a Friday. Tapped in at 13:30 and failed. Bad entry, small. Let's just put that. I'll put it like this for now because, you know, that just shows that it wasn't a bad position. It just was a compromised entry. Drop that in there. Okay, cool. Keep it going then. So, if I'm to check the daily, I've now broke through that fair value gap. And we're now at the order block, which has liquidity feed in it. So we could go from there, but this is a strong candle, so we're gonna have to see some kind of hold up, do we have a 30-minute inside of this daily? I think we do. Maybe we could react off that. If we react off that, then that's something. Oh, okay, that's something I would be in. So take that. Still ain't hit 5 yet. Let's see if we can get it. Alright, we hit 5. This is really nice because we've got both time frames on our side. I don't know if we'll hit 10, but let's see. Yeah, we hit 10 as well. Nice. Okay, 3rd of Jan, 11 AM. So 3rd of Jan, 23. Date is a Tuesday. (11 AM). Is that what I said? 11 AM. Yeah. So that took till 2:30. So that took 2.5 hours to hit 5R. And then it took 1 day to hit 10. Really nice. Found a 30-minute order block inside a daily order block. With bias aligned. So yeah, like even though the win rate, like you can go through these losses with this strategy, or with any strategy you go through losses, but when you've got a win rate that's like 10-1, like it's really not that bad going through losses over the long run as well. I'll put oh, that was good. I could even go to break even after that, but yeah. I mean, this could go higher still. Like this could go a lot higher. Now we've pushed that far, we could this could really go to that draw liquidity there, but we might come lower and take some more first. So we'll have to see about that. We've also got another order block there, so we could come lower to that as well. Or to that. Close inside. I thought we reacted off the ringy. Nice, okay. Managed to gather the 10-1 before the stop loss. Yeah, sometimes price just comes back for a second bite. It might still go higher, or we might just be going lower. Okay, yeah, so now we're taking off for draw liquidity above. I'm not gonna see any order blocks. Oh man. I just said I ain't gonna see any order blocks. Could I have been in on that? 10-1 just before the liquidity. I feel like this could go. Not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I missed the entry, but still, we still had to go 7% higher. So I'm gonna give myself this one. 9:30 on a Monday the 9th, 9:30. It's good start to it's a good start to the year. 9:30 and we hit at 1. Quick maths tells me that's 3.5 hours. Why am I gassed about that? Quick maths. And then really 10-1 took what? Just 1 more hour after that. 4 hours. Was it a held? Missed entry because of replay, but good trade. Did I take a picture of that? That should have went. I don't know why that turned around there. Really clean trade that is. Oh, let's see. Still going higher. I feel like we still will. There's no reason to come back for now. I feel like we just want to go higher. It's already tapped in. Yeah, we'll at least take that higher, what's it called? The next one, I could it. Let's see why we wouldn't. I just missed another bitch. Would I have been stopped out on that? If I would have, then I would have been at 3.2. Yeah, I would have. That's peak as well. That would have been 10-1 at the high. Ah, look at that. Unbelievable. Stopped out just to go in our favour anyway. Alright, 8:30, Thursday the 12th of Jan. It's the nature of the game. Really don't matter though, like we're up. But these are if you're taking both of these and you're taking some off at 5R, then each win is 7.5R. I believe. So 7.5, 15. So we got 30% up here plus that. So 30. But that would have been a half position. So 32.5% up. And then your losses was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're 5% down. So when you look at it like that, it's actually nuts. Like having a high thingy, we're still like I could go on a 20 losing streak and I still would be in profit. That's like insane. That's how much of a buffer you get with good trading. This is why I wanted to start. Like sometimes you look at people who are trading like 2 to 1 and like 1 to 1, and you think, I could do that. I should start doing that because it's much easier. But like, you get good, and then you still like you're not going as far. Whereas if you try and just really get good at 5R and 10R, when you get good, you just like it's just a different league. It's fully a different league, man. Cool. So we've hit both of them targets, and coming up to this daily order block then. Where would the next liquidity target be? That'd be just in front of this order block. I do need to leave soon though, to be honest. But let's just go until that gets hit. See if we can jump in on anything. I like this 30-minute as well because it gives you a lot more time. Like, if I was, say, if I'd seen that order block on a Wednesday, I waited the whole day. A whole day. I could go to bed just before I go to bed. I'd be like, oh, okay, that's interesting. A whole day later, and then we're in it. Like, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. You get a lot more time to think. Like the quick trading's fun. Like the 1 minute trading, I like it. And one of the more reasons that I would do like I like doing the 1 minute time frame and like stuff like that is because if you trade in a certain window of your day, fuck, I weren't charging my laptop this whole time. Pissed about that. If you trade in like a certain time frame and window of time in a day, you just want a setup. But I don't think that's good for the psychology. Like sitting there, like hoping for a setup every day. Whereas like these seem so much better for your psychology because you're just setting and forgetting. Like if you get a setup, you get a setup. If you don't, you don't. So we might take this line and shoot a bit higher. I'm not seeing any setups right now. Alright, we'll come lower into that order block there. That. Damn, we're taking off, boy. Okay, hold up. We took liquidity above. Now this doesn't fill me with that much confidence because it seems like a sell setup. Like we're still in this order block. This would have been like a sell setup for me. But in this order block, wicking, and then we take these higher wicks, we sweep them, and then we push lower. So I'm gonna be cautious with this. Taking that high. So the next lower liquidity would be this, and it's quite a significant lower. So I am going to be a bit more cautious with this one. Let's see if we even tap in. We might not even tap in. I like this, that we're like just hovering in front of it. Building up orders, building up orders. That's like a half a day of just sideways market. Really like that. Where are we up to? We missed it. Might not come back. Liquidity is not close enough for me there. Okay, we never came back. See, this was beautiful though. The way that just lined up like that. Let's see if that tapped into like a 1 hour order block. It did. Yeah. So it just built, swept, and then it's like, okay, see ya. These are nice though, because like, this is the other thing about joining this group, is like, I don't think I'll just be restricted to this 30-minute. I feel like my skills are good enough to be like, okay, I see this level of liquidity, let's wait for that to be fully swept, and then I can get in and like see certain entries that I can. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying I would have took that, because yeah, but what I'm saying is I can look at things from another perspective that maybe they're not looking at things, and you know, adding value to them and adding value to myself. Right, where are we here? So we've got an order block there. We're building just in front of it again. Let's see what happens. I feel like we're not coming back to it again. Oh, hold on. Close inside of that. Go on, sweep them lows, I know you wanna. Close inside. Damn, that was a good setup, that one. Just had to close inside of it, didn't you? I guess if I was looking at that, it wouldn't have, but that's been tapped into already. Go on, just take the friggin' high, would you? I know you wanna. Weird price action, man. Alright, looks like we've got another setup here. Ooh, beautiful reaction. Don't know how confident I am in it. Just before news as well. News is at 1.30, it's tapped in at 11. Yeah. It weren't the news that took us out, but I just weren't that confident in that for some reason. I feel like that's the reason that we're just dropping. Failed to make highs. Probably shouldn't have took that as a setup. It wasn't really a demand setup, but either how. I need to log it. 1 o'clock, Friday the 27th of January. Quite annoying with that percentage sign on top. Not the strongest block. Didn't break structure. That's fair to say, ain't it? I mean, when you look at it like that, it's a ridiculous order block. I think I was just looking at it from too much of a macro. It's just a fancy way of saying big. Right, I actually need to go now. I just want to see this fucking liquidity get taken. Don't know if it's gonna be. No, I feel like we might be holding on this. Let's see. If we're not, then maybe we'll come back, take this low. Could come back, take that low, and then go from there. Do you know what? No, I'm gonna leave it because this could take a while. But now this is a good back test though.